As the eternal conflict drags on, Lilith, whom tires of her father's approach to the conflict, is on the brink of changing the realms of angels and demons. By fate, Lilith would take an angel as prisoner and bring him to her lair. To her surprise, her touch would breathe new life into him. The angel, named Inarius, awakens and foolishly speaks of his desire to escape the eternal conflict. Lilith sees Inarius as someone she can manipulate towards her own ends, and in doing so, she would give Inarius her name. After realizing Inarius' desire for her, she convinces him that they must steal the World Stone to use it to create a new world. Only then could they be together. The pair would eventually come to rally like-minded followers and steal the World Stone from the Pandemonium Fortress. A new world, Sanctuary, is created, a place where they and their kind could find respite from the eternal conflict. Inarius was satisfied, believing that the escape from the war was sufficient. However, Lilith intended to show him that in time, even victory was possible. But first, she would give him children, and so would bring on the rise of the Nephalem. The union of angel and demon was without precedent, as was the birth of Lilith and Inarius' offspring, Rathma. Rathma was the first of these new beings called the Nephalem, but he was not the last, as the pair's fellow angels and demons also birthed their offspring. Over time, the renegade angels and demons began to see that the Nephalem were more powerful than their progenitors, raising concerns that they may pose a threat, or could draw the attention of heaven and hell to Sanctuary, neither of which would condone such progeny. Because of this, conflict arose among the renegades. Some argued for the destruction of the Nephalem, while others advocated that they should be spared. Inarius called for a period of reflection, which his followers obeyed. According to ancient texts, Lilith was driven into a frenzy at the prospect of their children's demise. She saw the Nephalem as the future, and as the means of ending the eternal conflict once and for all. She would come to transform into a new, horrific form and hunt down her fellow renegades. She ruthlessly murdered each and every follower of Inarius, leaving him to discover the carnage she had wrought. Horrified upon the discovery, Inarius could not bring himself to kill Lilith, but would banish her from Sanctuary into the endless void. He then attuned the World Stone to cause the powers of the Nephalem to diminish over time. Through each subsequent Nephalem generation, their powers diminished, effectively giving birth to a weaker, mortal race known as humanity. This is Spazly, and this concludes this video of my Diablo lore series. If you like this video, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time.